Hello, this is a chat. It's little old Brianne here. I'm just having a real chat with you after Easter, the 7th. So it's a Tuesday today. And I don't know when you'll see this video, but we're having a catch up because a lot has been going on. So if you don't already know, I've had a lot go on this year, a lot change. Some good, some bad, and some just life. So what's happened? I've already updated you on some of it. So we've had an incident with my car. I'm alive, but I've got no answer as yet. Hopefully in the next fortnight. We've replaced the car and we're trying to recuperate the money when the car situation's sorted. I think that 90% of the money will go back into my account. I will keep a little bit for myself because really I need something to live off with sporadic work. So that's what I'll do. I'll put 90% or majority of it back into my account, and then the rest I will keep for myself as a buffer. While in the meantime, I am at the moment trying to build all my accounts back up again, because the type of work I'm in has only really properly started, say, around mid-March. So not very long ago for the year. It's very quiet before then, between, say, October and January. Well, end of February, yeah. So, yeah, what else has been happening? My son has swapped schools to one closer to home, which is a good change and very nice. So he's settling in well. So that's good. Good sign. We just have to sort out all these services with NDIS, which is National Disability Incentive Scheme, which is what children get when they have disabilities of some sort and qualify to go on this plan, and they get a certain amount of funding based on the information and the reports and stuff you give them. So yeah, and the type of disability. So yeah, we're sorting all that out to see what our new amount will be and what's going to happen, what's going to stay, what's going to go, and blah blah. So that's happened. I have potentially found another thing to do. Oh my gosh. I stopped working for a part of a company in a location, and then about an hour away, because the hours were not worth it. The amount of time it took me to go up there and back, which is 3 hours, so an hour and a half each way, including lining up because it's in a large sporting events, I ended up having that amount as my shift. So I'm like, no thank you. Waste of time. So I left that, and now I'm back at that location in a different role. So at least I'll get a minimum 1 hour more. So instead of 3 hours, I'll get 4 hours. But we will see if the job wants to eventuate or what's going to happen. This is the test of week because everyone's back to reality. So we'll see who wants to come to the party and tell us what about what. That's the fun part. The other fun things is that my partner is leaving his job this week, taking redundancy, and that's his choice, and due to management changes and just other things, and we'll slow down for a bit and we'll see what happens. So this opens up a whole new kettle of fish, because in between with having to look after my child and stuff like that and being stressed and I've decided I need to work out what I'm going to do as well. So I've put myself not on strict plans, but I'm trying to decide if I'm going to go to get any counselling or help to sort me through this. But at this stage, I don't qualify for one place as one. So I might find out about the other one. I don't think I will though, because I think just slowing down or just trying to alter some things in my life may help. So at the moment, I have huge tasks ahead of me because I am now sort of free in the next fortnight to do almost what I want. Scary, but yeah, I still got to put my child and my health and stuff first, but within reason, I can sort of do what I want. So we're going to decide if we eliminate any workplaces over the next 6 months. We're going to tackle the diet and eating plan, and that is done by regular set exercise and also by strict eating plans, by managing what I'm eating through tracking it on a tracker, which is bloody annoying, and also eating bland but different sorts of food. Foods that frustrate me, but then it needs to be done because otherwise I won't lose weight. Like I'm saying, foods that frustrate me, like more fruits and vegetables and protein and salads and, cutting out carbs and different things. Just swapping things around, which I'm not used to doing. So we're going to see and try and get a sleeping routine, because I'm hoping in the next 6 to 12 months to find some sort of more permanent work rather than just come here, there and everywhere. So we'll see till the end of the financial year who's coming to the party and who's not. If they're playing nice, out of the jobs I have, I have currently 4 jobs, 4 paid jobs, and then a few little tiny things on the side, but they're not really much. So we'll see who's coming to the party with the jobs, and if no one's coming to the party, then we'll say goodbye to some of them. If they're still coming to the party, then we'll continue. If I still enjoy it. So that's what I'll do, and my partner will find something to slot into what he feels is right for him. I can't make that choice for him. So that's what we're doing. And along the way, I'll be tidying through my house. This is a massive, massive job, because what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be going through every single thing in my house. Do I need this? Don't I? Throwing things out. Okay, so I'll be going through all my pantries and sorting out the food. Yes, I'll be using it up, but I won't be buying certain things again if we're not enjoying them or they're not fitting into what we need to eat. I will also be, like with the pantry as well, I'll be also throwing out a lot of my bowls and plates and stuff, and you say, oh, that's ridiculous, but I'll be swapping them over to plastic ones, yes, because I have a child that smashes things, and better ones that are going to be microwave safe. So I'll be doing that, and only having that. Microwave and dishwasher safe plates, plastic. So that's my next thing. And just culling any utensils and baking trays and things that are old or that I do not need 3 or 4 of, and only need like 1 or 2 of. I'll say 2 of most things, just in case one breaks, because the moment I throw something out, probably the next week, something will break and I will need that one that I threw out. And I'll be like, oh crap. So yeah, culling coffee mugs, water bottles, and those sort of things. Then we'll move on to clothes, the garage, which is a big process, and also my son's schoolwork over the last 3 years, because he's prep. Yeah. Prep 1 and 2. Yep. Yeah. I think he's in grade 3 now. Oh, I have to think about that then. Yeah. So, yep, he's been at one school for 3 years and then he swapped. So, we'll be culling all of that stuff, and stuff that we do not need or do not find value in, we'll be culling. Okay, because I need to do some upgrades this year. I need to upgrade my dining room table and chairs eventually, because they are old, disgusting and broken. And I need to upgrade my son's bed because he needs a more practical one for him, even if it's still a single one. I would prefer to get a double, but I don't know if they'll fit in his room. And then we need to, so those 2 things, and just maybe a couple of other things, like get him a new bike, and just, I need to get a new mobile phone in the next 12 months or so. But you know what? I need to find a routine and stability and all that to do these things. Okay, because we don't really go on holidays, and we've got a lot of repairs and things to do around the house, like a few gurneying, concretes, fixing up gardens, fly screens, and a few other little bits and pieces here and there, walls, cleaning, and all that. fun stuff. So I'm slowly making lists of all the jobs that I need to do and seeing if I can do any of them myself. If not, what products I can get to help me. I'd like to streamline my meal plans as well. And just get that sorted so then I can just go to the freezer and go, yep, got that. Yep, have this. And then I'm only cooking once every 3 or 4 days. 1 or 2 things. My aim at the moment, because of the way things are, is to cook 1 thing a day. So today I am focusing on cooking, making up lunch boxes for the next day and cooking a minced dish. So I'll probably make chow mein. I'm not going to show it in here because it's just a packet mix. And I'm not that kind of flash dandy person, but I will show some things if you'd like to see them. So that's what I'm going to be aiming to do, is cook up a heap of things like that. So I have them in batch and ready, and then just make life a lot simpler. I might even try some freezer sandwiches and see if they work, because people have shown them online and they do work. So we'll look at that as an option. So I've got a number of things and plenty of things to keep me going. I know the things that are a big flop for me. Like I know that doing Facebook was just time wasting and chewing up my energy and draining me mentally and physically. So I deleted Facebook. So I have no social media now other than YouTube. And I know that also, and I just had a mind blank on what it was as well. I can't even think what I was going to say, but Facebook is a really big time killer for me. I knew that was something, and just some, like some other side things I was doing, because I was trying to chase money. So eBay, for example, is a waste of time for me. Maybe good for some people, but for me it was no good. I don't have the discipline or the skills or the effort to be able to market and promote and do things properly on eBay. So I'm just going to give stuff to charity if it needs to go, or a family member if they can use it. So throwing out stuff rather than eBay. And also, like I tried other things. I even tried playing games online to make money, and that was just useless. Waste of time and energy. So no playing games online, no eBay, minimal survey sites now as well, and maybe just a couple of mystery shopping ones. I do dislike taking cans down to recycle in Queensland, but because it takes up so much room in my garage, but it is profitable and it is worth it, so I can do it. I will keep doing that. I just have to find a better system for it, because I need to clean out my garage and I want to get my gym set up. I would like my bits and pieces or whatever to be set up and have a gym in there eventually by the end of this year. So I'm hoping to get everything tidied up, have a better routine and system so that we can say, wow, we're happy, or we're getting along fine. And we can just do little bits and pieces here. We've got stuff coming in. We know what we're doing, when we're doing it, and how we're doing it. That's my aim. So I think I've rambled on enough for now. This was just an update, and I will catch you all in a future video. If you have any ideas for me, let me know, and I'll catch you all soon. Bye.